Hi everybody, it's Emma Blue Eyes 10, and yep, as the title suggests, this is another Blue Eyes White Dragon update. Yeah, only a week after the previous one. But basically, to make a long story short, I was dueling in the KCP tournament last week, and although I did okay in the tournament, my deck wasn't actually running as smoothly as I thought. I was getting a lot of really dead draws and really bad hands, and I was barely winning some of my duels by the skin of my teeth, basically. So basically I went back to the drawing board with the deck, and I even tested it out on the Kybercorp duel system, and I got steamrolled on there. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I went back to the drawing system, the drawing board, and I had a look around on the channels of duelists that I admire, and I looked at two in particular: Dragon Duelist Girl, who runs has run a Light and Darkness Dragon deck, and Umbreon from the Shadow, who runs a Hopeless Blue Eyes White Dragon deck. Now, I don't mind admiring those kind of decks, I just wouldn't run them myself, in honest truth. But anyway, I got some inspiration and some ideas for my Blue Eyes White Dragon deck, so it's a bit of a big shout out to those two. So yeah, without further ado, we will begin the new Blue Eyes White Dragon deck review. Okay, Blue Eyes White Dragon, so as you know, one Blue Eyes Shining Dragon, my favourite monster in the game. 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons, any staple for a Blue Eyes White Dragon deck. 3 White Stones of Legends, the baby Blue Eyes White Dragons, basic staples for Blue Eyes White Dragon deck as well. When it's sent to the graveyard, I can add a Blue Eyes White Dragon to hand. 1 Light and Darkness Dragon to lock down the field, and when it's destroyed, at the cost of blowing up my own field, I can special summon a dragon, or not a dragon, a monster from the graveyard. 1 Primaterial Dragon to negate burn damage, turn it to life gain, and to negate monster destruction by discarding a card from my hand. 1 Vice Dragon, the Cyber Dragon of my deck. You control a monster, I don't, special summon it, and it's level 5, so easy to synchro with. I can even use it as tribute fodder. 2 Mirage Dragons to negate the activation of trap cards by the opponent during the battle phase. 2 Delta Flyer, increase the level of other monsters on the field by 1, makes it a lot easier to synchro summon to level 7s and above, and it's easily searchable by these 2 monsters. Now, this is the first change. I've gone back to 2 Mass Dragon, although 3 in my opinion is still better. Just for defensive purposes, I need to make room for a certain monster, and that's 2 Totem Dragon. Now, I have run Totem Dragon before, but only on 1, and I can't believe I didn't run it in 2. I was such a numpty not to, in honest truth. But basically, this card can be treated as 2 tributes for the summon of a dragon monster. If I control no monsters, and this card is in the graveyard, and all the and the monsters in my graveyard are dragons, then I can special summon this card in its tap position and reuse its effect again. Unfortunately, it's removed from play if it's summoned this way, and it's searchable by Mass Dragon, and you know, as I said, it's mainly used for Light and Darkness because it can only be tribute summoned, but it works really well for Blue Eyes as well. So yeah, I can't believe I didn't add this card in the deck sooner. It's such an awesome little card. However, I'll need your help with this next card, guys, because this card can actually hinder the Totem Dragon, but I'm not sure if I should actually swap it or not. But it's basically the Treeborn Frog. Now, Treeborn Frog has been very useful for tribute fodder for Primaterial, Vice Dragon, but it's mainly used now for synchroing Formula Synchron, and that with the White Stone. However, because it's not a dragon, if this is in the graveyard too early and I come to use Totem Dragon's effect, obviously I can't use it. So I was thinking about swapping it for Stardust Showerlong, the little level 1 white dragon, which can be special summoned from the grave when I synchro summon a Stardust Dragon. Now, obviously it's not got the same abilities as Treeborn Frog, but it's a level 1 dragon type, which means Totem Dragon can activate its effect even if it was in the grave. So yeah, I need your opinions and thoughts on this, guys. Treeborn Frog or Stardust Showerlong? Just leave your comments and views in the comment box below. And finally, Honest, you attack my light monster, I drop this, my monster gains attack equal to your monster's attack. Still need to get the timing of this right though. 1 polymerization, staple fusion for any decks that run fusion, I believe. 2 Dragon's Mirror, to remove from play the blue eyes white dragons to fusion summon, either from the field or graveyard, and comboed with a burrow from a different dimension. I can use the second Dragon's Mirror, or I can just use it in general to place remove from play cards back into the grave, like Totem Dragon for example. 3 Ancient Rules. Even though Totem Dragon is mainly used for Light and Darkness Dragon, I can use it for Blue Eyes as well, but I still generally prefer Blue Eyes with Ancient Rules, sorry. 1 Pot of Avarice to recycle monsters and to draw 2. 1 Pot of Duality to see the top 3 cards of the deck, choose 1, add it to hand. I can't special summon that turn, which is a bit of a bummer. 1 Hand Destruction, the opponent and I each discard 2, then draw 2. 1 Cards of Consonance can only combo with the Whitestone of Legend, but basically discard that, I draw 2 from this, and Whitestone lets me add a Blue Eyes to hand. Another change is Trade-In. Now when I used to use Trade-In, I'd discard the Blue Eyes and then I'd get like something like 2 Blue Eyes or even Polymerization in that, which made it a bit pointless. But now they've got an extra target in the deck, Light and Darkness, it's a bit easier to run. And I've got so many ways to get Blue Eyes back now, so it's not as daunting as it used to be. And Gold Sarcophagus was too slow. I mean, it's a very good card, but it's just too slow for the deck. I needed something a bit quicker, and this fitted the bill. 1 Lightning Vortex. I still prefer this over Dark Hole, generally because its discard ability can work with many of the monsters in my deck. 1 Sorcerer of Veillight to stall 3 turns. 1 Mystical Space Typhoon. With all the negate activation cards I've got now, Light and Darkness, Mirage, Prime Material, Shooting Star, Stardust Dragon, I only need 1. 1 Monster Born to revive monsters from either grave. Another change is Book of Moon to protect my monsters or to protect myself from attacks and that. Generally it's a quick play spell, so it's a bit better than trap cards which could be negated quite easily. 1 Magic Cylinder to negate attacks and inflict burn damage. 1 Mirror Wall. You attack me, your monster loses half its attack. It's 2,000 life points to maintain, but if you play it right, it can be a bit of a game ender, like when I gamed Richie and Eddie Phoenix with it. 1 Mirror Force. Negate the opponent's attack and destroy all opponent's attack monsters. And that's it for the extra deck. Now, if you notice, only 3 trap cards. Now, you may be asking, if you're only running 3 trap cards, why not run Royal Decree or something like that? Well, basically, I don't have any Royal Decree. I've only got 1. I haven't got any at all. No, have I got 1? Well, I'm not too sure. I'll need to double check that. Basically, I don't have any Royal Decree. And these 3 trap cards are basically better in general because they're more protective than the other spell cards in that I've got in my deck. I mean, you see, most of them are draw cards or fusion cards, special summon cards and that, so I generally prefer these over Royal Decree any day, but if I ever decide to use Royal Decree, I might use it, but I don't know. But for now, I'm just going to stick with these 3 trap cards, because they've been a part of my deck since the beginning, and they've always been very good, so yeah. Okay, extra deck now. 3 Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragons, staple for Blue Eyes decks as well. 45 attack beat stick and tribute fodder for the Shining Dragon. 1 Formula Synchron. I can draw a card when it's synchro summoned and synchro summoned during my opponent's main phase. 1 Magical Android for late point game. 1 Iron Chain Dragon, level 6 25 attack beat stick. 1 Black Rose Dragon to nuke the field. 1 Ancient Fairy Dragon to special summon level 4 lower monsters and to negate, destroy field spells and gain life point from them. 1 Stardust Dragon to get around destruction. 1 Black Feather Dragon to negate burn. 1 Red Daemon's Dragon to get around defense monsters. 1 Dark End Dragon to send monsters to the grave, gets around Shooting Star and that. My favourite Synchro Dragon, Light End Dragon. I attack your monster. My monster loses 500 attack and defense, your monster loses 1500 attack and defense. And finally 1 Shooting Star Dragon to negate destruction, negate attacks. First ability for multiple attacks I highly doubt I will use because I don't have very many tuners in the deck. Yeah. So yeah, that's the Blue Eyes White Dragon deck. Hopefully I'll get some more Skype duels off of the deck in action, so you can see how it runs and everything. So I think that's it for the moment, guys. So till next time, I'll see you later. Bye!